Hello and welcome to EvilGinger Miniatures, where I'm going to have a little bit of a chat about ink washes. I use an awful lot of these. I used to use more of them, but then Army Cat Painter Speed Paint came out and I found that version 2 was a better substitute for the coloured inks. However, I still use an awful lot of the brown inks. Now there are 4, but most people only know about the 3. There's this one, which is the obscure one, which is light tone and it's basically sepia ink. It's a nice sepia colour, works nicely over light colours and as a shader on flesh for sort of pallid Northern Europeans like me. Then we have soft tone, which is fairly general. It works on most uniform colours apart from the darkest, and again it works as a flesh shader on anything other than sort of dark African or equatorial Indian style skin. Then we have this one, which is strong tone, which is a very dark brown and probably too dark for most uses, but again works quite nicely on dark uniforms and anything pretty much but directly black. And if you don't overdo it, so you dilute it nicely with speed paint thinner or even water, and it'll give a reasonable result, but it will give some fairly intense shadows. And this one, which is a black wash pretty much, it differs from Tamiya Smoke in that it's not glossy and it is perhaps a little brown, but it effectively is a black wash. It's less dark in many ways than the other ones. In fact, it's less dark than that one, and works particularly nicely on really dark skin tones like Central African types, and on black uniforms, which obviously you paint really dark grey, and you use this as a shader on those. The other inks, as I say, I used to use, but they are generally less useful now that we've got speed paints, and if you dilate the speed paint down enough it becomes a very good shading ink, and that's mostly what I use them for. Anyway, that's enough for me. Take care and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!